Alright, what is going on, guys? Crypto Mackie bringing you guys another crypto video. Today we're going to take a look at Casper or Casper Labs and just sort of pretty quick update video on what I think Casper's doing at the moment, how it's performed the past like 24 hours and what I think might happen in the short and midterm. So just want to say this is not financial advice, so please do your own research. So looking at Casper on the larger scale here since back in August, we can see this big cup's been forming. If you follow the channel, you know that I've been talking about this for a while. This big cup is forming. And we can see that we're kind of getting a handle start to play out as well. So I'll bring this back up. We'll go on the 4-hourly. So we can see we have this cup forming, and yesterday's video, well, actually about half a week ago, I think I said we probably going to get some resistance here, which we did, and that we could see a cup and handle play out. Therefore, for the handle to form, we would have to come down in price, and that started to happen. And then as that started to happen, Bitcoin decided to take a bit of a dump, which meant Casper took an even higher dump as well, which Casper didn't really dump, but it just went lower, as we can see. So we drew this handle, we drew this line, which is a descending channel, and you can see that we just broke out according to my line drawn. Currently, we've just broken out, and Casper nearly trading at 19 cents. So now that we've broken out, well, let's first of all look at the percentage we went down from this handle. So we went down 40%, which is a pretty significant amount. I'd say 40% is enough to give us a nice handle and then move forward. Again, you got to remember that we come off this move from down here, which was a 110% increase in price, which is quite significant as well. Therefore, a correction was quite necessary. But we've now formed our handles. The question is, have we formed our handle? We've bottomed, local bottom here, and now do we start our move back up, try and break this line, the cup and handle line, and then head higher? And once again, the target here is 38 cents. And if you look at this point here, well, this is where there's going to be a bit of resistance as well. So if we draw a line across, there could be some resistance, which is basically on that orange line that I've drawn already. So I'm saying there could be some resistance here as well at the top here, 38 cents. So this could play out. So this is, again, we've got the cup, the handle's formed. It's just a matter. You can see I've drawn the lines longer because we could go lower. Casper might want to form a larger handle, come back in, test that line, maybe test this line again, and then finally break out there maybe, and then we'll have our cup. That'll be a handle down here. Just one of the possibilities that could happen if this was a fake out. We always look at Bitcoin because Bitcoin predicts the market quite well. So we can see we've come down. Bitcoin's come down quite a lot at the moment, but recently, the past 24 hours, Bitcoin's moved up to 51,000, which is good signs. And this is like the main thing I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Again, I always talk about Bitcoin because we can see Casper went down when Bitcoin went down. However, this rise in Casper price did happen when Bitcoin wasn't performing that well. But major dumps that happen for Bitcoin, it usually happens for the entire market. We saw that take place over the weekend. And so it also happens on the flip side when Bitcoin decides to rally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000. Well, other coins can also go up quite a lot. So should Bitcoin head to 55k or 60k, a lot of coins will go with it and move up in similar percentages, usually higher percentages, and Casper can be no exception to that as well. So Casper could also start to rally when Bitcoin does. So this is one thing I'm looking at for Bitcoin, and this is kind of hinting at the fact that the bull market cycle is not finished, because if it is finished, then the entire market should see a massive correction, and therefore Casper would. But this line is a logarithmic version drawn from March 2020. I talked about this in my sand video that I just posted. And the main thing I want to get at is right now we're holding the support level. Right now we are. And so something to watch over the next couple of days to make sure we do hold this line. And if not, well, then it could be quite bad for Bitcoin. But one thing to look at is if you look at what would happen if we draw like this, if we look at this period that we saw here, if this were to play out again, this would have put a all-time high or a local all-time high for this market cycle around the $140,000 mark. I think my recent video is like 138,000, but it depends how you draw this and how you scale it. Obviously, it's a logarithmic chart, so you move it slightly and the price changes quite significantly. But importantly, about 140,000 would be the top. This is pure speculation. This is by no means guaranteed, and also would indicate and state that March 2022 would be the all-time high top. Therefore, that is when the bull market cycle would finish. So it's something to consider. But most importantly, Casper has broken out of this descending channel, and I'm gonna be watching this pretty closely over the next few hours and see if we can actually break out and head higher, and we could just go up here. I mean, if Bitcoin decides to move to 53,000, well, that could give Casper enough of a push to make this move and break through, and then we could chase down 38 cents. So this is what I'm looking at. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you later, guys. Enjoy.